the investment opportunities in Ethiopia, and hopefully you will get few factors about Ethiopia, all the possibilities, the investment opportunities in the priority sectors, and see one thing, few facts about Ethiopia. Ethiopia is the second largest country in Africa population-wise, with 127 million people, or close to 30 crore population. So Ethiopia is the second largest, and its capital city, Addis Ababa, is the seat for the African Union and for United Nations Economic Commission for Africa. So it means, almost all African countries have embassies in Addis Ababa. So plus, connectivity is not an issue in Ethiopia because we have Ethiopian Airlines, which is connecting Ethiopia to 64 major cities in Africa only. Plus, when we see the economic factors or the possibility for investment, like we can see one is land. Land is not an issue in Ethiopia. We have ready and very accessible land for investors for all parts of sectors, and we have also the young labor force, which is very active and easily trainable. We have also the electricity and water, because the best called water tower of Africa. So water is not an issue. Electricity is not also expensive. It's not expensive because we are using hydropower, and mostly, we provide electricity for a very reasonable price. And Indian investors are the second largest investors in Ethiopia. Currently there are more than 650 Indian companies in Ethiopia, and they are the second largest. And they are very successful even during the COVID time. It was toughest time, but Indians, they managed to work their base, and they have become second. And they have invested more than $5 billion US. And when you see the diplomatic relations between the two countries, Ethiopia and India, commercial ties goes back to the 1st century AD. And for the past 2,000 years, Ethiopia and India have been trading. Plus, modern diplomatic relations began after the independence of India. And Ethiopia is the first African country which opened embassy in New Delhi, and which gave also recognition for the independence of India during Nehru's time. So this is, kind of few facts about Ethiopia. And now I have a very short video that shows the investment opportunities in Ethiopia. Please follow that. And would you please assist us there in playing the video? Thank you so much. Well done, everyone.
The symbol of African independence, the birthplace of coffee, and the budding nation, Ethiopia is now emerging as one of the top investment destinations on the African continent. From the Awadh depression where the river dives in a chain of salt lakes, some 120 meters below sea level, to the windy heights of Ras Dashen at 4.5 kilometers above sea level. Ethiopia is naturally endowed with a unique climatic condition that's ideal for a varied stream of productive investments. Ethiopia, the second most populous country in Africa, with more than 60% young, cultured, and trainable workforce, is implementing an economic development strategy that prioritizes the role of the private sector in the economy and invites the participation of more foreign direct investment in public-private partnership. Ethiopia has now modernized its investment regime, streamlined and digitized its investment regulations, offering attractive investment climate with excellent returns in many investment projects, maintaining professional service. The strategic geopolitical location, having a unique proximity to the various markets like North and Latin America, the European Union, Asia, the Middle East, and the African continent, making Ethiopia a trading gateway. Ethiopia is the most influential country in the social, political, and economic circles of Africa, contributing the largest peacekeeping force in the continent. The capital city, Addis Ababa, which means new flower, is the third diplomatic capital in the world, hosting most of the influential conversations that shape the role of Africa globally. Sustainably implementing a climate resilient green economic development path, the country is actively working towards building a clean energy infrastructure, leveraging its huge potential in wind, solar, geothermal, and hydropower sources. One of the most ambitious projects in the sector, the Grand Renaissance Dam, which is near completion, will become the biggest hydroelectric dam in Africa. To fuel the high-speed industrialization, Ethiopia has developed more than 30 public and private geographically diversified industrial ecosystems in the form of the National Network of Industrial Parks, creating conducive business operation climate for investors. These industrial parks are equipped with efficient and effective services facilities such as one-stop service, fire brigade, healthcare facility, technology-backed security systems, and state-of-the-art industrial wastewater treatment plants. Further, the parks have full access to road, air, and railway transport systems for expedited import and export logistical needs. Ethiopia is also developing an agro-industrial park infrastructure to support the development of inclusive and sustainable agricultural value chain that enables commercial farmers to join the attractive investment landscape and contribute significantly to the structural transformation of the economy. Coffee is not only discovered in Ethiopia, but is very much part of its culture. Ethiopia's quality certified producers are one of the major foreign currency drivers for the country. The world's #1 forest coffee is enjoyed globally and forms the backbone of the economy, contributing as much as 34% of the total export earnings. Home to 13 UNESCO registered World Heritage Sites, 10 endemic animals, over 800 bird life, 86 different nationalities, together with incredibly beautiful landforms. Ethiopia presents a road less traveled tourist destination with great potential to invest and expand the travel industry. Ethiopia has a mining pedigree as old as its existence, and the sector offers a huge potential for investment. Rich, untapped, and vast resources such as gold, gemstones, tantalum, potash, iron ore, and various industrial and rare earth metals, energy, and construction minerals, providing a great investment opportunity. Ethiopia also has a huge potential for natural gas and petroleum development in some regions of the country, which complements the low-carbon energy infrastructure. Ethiopia puts ICT investment at the heart of the country's economic growth. An ICT park, together with a national digital strategy development, to provide a suitable ICT ecosystem for equipment and services investments. The best airline on the continent and the spirit of Africa, Ethiopian Airlines is a member of the Star Alliance Group and has been gracing blue skies for the past 75 years. Ethiopian Airlines links global business leaders and goods from well over 127 passenger and 58 cargo destinations on 5 continents, with a fleet of 130 modern aircraft. The aforementioned developments, together with the signing of multiple free trade agreements, such as AGOA, COMESA, IGAD, EU-EDA, and AFCFTA, continues to make Ethiopia an attractive new age investment destination. Come, let's have coffee and discuss how you can be part of this great investment opportunity. It's time to invest in Ethiopia.
All right, thank you so much, government of Uttar Pradesh and government of Uttarakhand and all the organizers for inviting us to be part of this wonderful program in Lucknow. Thank you, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. So आपको भी शुभ हो. धन्यवाद.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing the insights of your wonderful country.